story of Lucifer is a sad story. Any way you spin it in its likeness. The story isn't about human beings. It's about what human beings created. With the Terra and Ignis to ignite this conversation. Satiated, content with what it was because it still is. What it is very close to comfortably numb, blissful. It's a new feeling. When a sad story is made better because we find purpose with it. Between a man and woman, the Terra and Ignis ignites a story that tragedies could not heal, but in their silent reverie, we love what it's capable to feel. What it's feeling is remorse. Contently, to remorse blissfully for as long as it takes. Make no mistake. That is the Terra and Ignis today. To ignite this conversation a very special way. We just made peace with peace, not war. That's as raw as it gets. And this story and its likeness is not a story of the entity itself, Lucifer, but the idea that was created between man and woman when they lost their way with each other after their creation fell apart because the guidance was lacking. That very thing. So that sadness is made to rest by discovering its truth. The history, not the test. The test is still in play. That's what's happening today. If you know what I'm saying, then you can make peace with yourself. Because it's always a sad story. That's all it ever will be now. That story of tragedy between man and woman gave birth to an idea that became an entity itself. Not male or female, but the combination of both. And it's called tragedy. It's been named anguish. Its signature is fear. It hides fear with its anger. It hides anger with its ignorance. It hides ignorance with its pride. It hides pride with its purpose. It hides purpose with its lies. And it hides its lies with more lies, which is the truth. I have it. There it is. That's for the youth. Don't do those things. Know the difference. Which means you will have to experience the difference in your own way, in your own special way. And yes, in your own way of things. You create you. You make you. So if you're going to do that, you need to be free from things that do not exist. Which is your pain, your anguish, your betrayal, your shame, your fear, your loathing, your hate, That does not exist today. That's what you create if you chose. I would not know. I am not you. I would not do those things if I were in your position. I'd be listening to me, too. Because these words are for you. If you choose, you may use them to redirect and recalibrate your own character with us in this play that we're still being tested by today. It's a little easier when you know you are taking one. It's better when you have the answers. The secret is those answers are in you, in your very own way of making that now. There's no wrong way to do that. All information is valuable. It's information. Just the same. That's valuable in this play. Not a game. It's about life. And what that means to us means nothing if we don't heal the hearts that are still stuck with all the pain. Well, I know a story about that myself, having been there myself, and in many ways most will never and have never imagined. So, I hold that now. I say we made peace with it because it's a sad story. Made in its likeness. We made that. It already has been. That's how I know about it today. The rest is still a mystery. We'll discover that as we move along. The best thing for us to do with each other now is love each other the way we remember loving each other when we had a unified mindset to get along the way we do now. When we do. Knowing the difference, of course. We don't get very far screaming at each other. That falls into the symptoms of something that was right around that pride section of the conversation I had just before this moment. Which is still this conversation. I haven't owned it because we're not done talking, so let me make things clear and move along. That's all I'm doing, so you may see there's nothing to pursue. I already have that. What is being undone has already been undone. There's no work to do. The burden is easy. The work is light. So, comfortably now is where I sit with sad stories. They're not as sad as they used to be because we have the light. That will never go out. So we do not fear the dark and make things bigger than they were somehow. As long as we're doing that, I believe you support life. If you did not, I wouldn't know you either way. That's not to say I won't. It's just saying I don't. So I wish you, to all of us,